I watched that movie, I went back and I watched like some older movies. Like I watched 8 Mile, I watched NWA, and I watched. I didn't watch Get Rich or Die Trying, but like, I thought of it. So I wanted to know, how would y'all rank like the Tupac movie, the Biggie movie, Get Rich or Die Trying, 8 Mile, NWA? Like, how would you rank those movies?
It's just so tough because I'm like, what am I ranking it off of? Like how well it was, or like
all of it? How well it was done? How factual you think it might have been?
Well, for me,
most influential.
I think I would say I would go first NWA. Then after it, second would be 8 Mile. Third would be hold up. NWA, 8 Mile. What we got left?
Get Rich or Die Trying.
Oh yeah.
The Tupac movie and Biggie movie.
I would probably go 8 Mile second, Tupac third, Get Rich or Die Trying fourth, and the Biggie movie last.
Oh, I like your rankings.
That's pretty cool. Yeah. I would go New Edition Story.
I know, I was gonna say,
5 Heartbeats.
You can't, no.
5 Heartbeats, Color Purple.
No.
James Brown.
Color Purple.
Color Purple is what? All my life I had to fight.
Ain't no musical, nothing in that movie.
Yo, it was Speak,
only
Lord.
The Dad. Only the
Speak to me.
I can't stand him.
Oh, speak, Lord. You don't remember that? God is trying to tell you something?
I do. God is trying to tell you.
You ain't one movie on the list.
Okay, this is what I like. I'm not gonna lie. I like Straight Outta Compton's number one.
Yes.
You gotta go with Straight Outta Compton.
What I say, NWA?
Yeah, NWA. You know, I love Straight Outta Compton. So, but mine's just kind of biased because of who I like. You know what I mean? So for me, Biggie was number 2.
Oh, because you saying you like Biggie more than Tupac?
Remember, I was a Biggie fan.
Oh, it's time to go.
No, I said I was a Biggie fan.
Oh, time to go.
No.
Nobody care about who you like, shit.
But I'm just saying.
That ain't what we was basing it off of.
Yeah, you got to base it off of like
how well it was.
How well the movie was. Not because you like their music better. Get out of here.
Okay, this is what it is. Straight Outta Compton. Biggie. Get Rich or Die Trying. No, Straight Outta Compton, 8 Mile.
Thank you.
Get Rich or Die Trying. Because I did like that. And I like Tupac and Biggie.
They go Tupac, then Biggie be last.
So Biggie was last.
Yep.
Biggie was last on mine too.
Yep.
So yeah, I want to know what you guys think. Let me know. Rank those movies from best to worst in your opinion.
My question.
Write them down.
My question also for them is, who's next?
Outkast would be a dope one.
Okay.
I think Outkast would be dope.
I don't know.
Come on,
I feel like it's too early.
Puffy had a movie out. I didn't see it though.
Can't Stop, Won't Stop. I ain't seen the documentary yet.
Okay, yeah.
It's on Apple Music though. I am gonna check it out.
Yeah, I want to check that out too.
Y'all got no love for
who? Did he?
South? Maybe you know what I think they should.
You said Outkast?
I think they should do a
Scarface?
whole one. A whole one on Houston. If they did a whole documentary movie on Houston, rappers in Houston,
That's a lot.
Right?
They just got to do.
That'd be a series.
That's what I was gonna say. I feel like some things, what should be a movie and what should be a series. Like out of that list that we named, would it have been better if one of them would have been a series instead of a movie? I feel like Biggie might have been better if it was a series,
because it's so many, like so much of his life that you want to see it.
That would have been better as a series. That and the Biggie.
Speaking of series, Power.
Oh man, Free Ghost.
Free Ghost.
Man.
I mean, no, free. What's his name?
James St. Patrick.
James St. Patrick. We can't say ghost. Somebody probably watching.
Ain't no ghosts.
Ain't no ghosts.
What's gonna happen? Who dying? Is Angela dying?
Who don't you like the most? I seen that meme rolling around too.
Right.
Do you not like Angela? Do you not like the little boy?
His son dumb.
Oh,
did you see the meme like dumbest kid on TV?
Stand his son. I'm like, why is your son so unloyal?
Man,
his dad wasn't really loyal to him.
No, what you mean?
He played his mom. He was kind of salty. Like you made it. Remember when he snapped on him in that episode and was like,
I understand
"What, you want me to apologize to your girlfriend?" Like you knew he wasn't feeling
that, and he might have been foul for stepping out on his mama and messing with Angela. I get that, but that ain't your place though. And he, as a father, he's been a good father.
But he hasn't been a good father to the point where he
made some mistakes.
No, not that. I'm saying like his son really. I think because everybody's judging off of. We know that Slim is really Kanan, right?
Right.
But it's like his son really wants to be from the streets. Like his son wants that life.
Yeah.
So it's like he's mad because his dad don't confide in him about that part of his life. So he's going to another source who's telling him about his dad.
I think it's just whack about that.
I feel like low key he trying to be Baby Ghost, but he going about it the wrong way.
He can't. He ain't got no.
His son probably gonna die. That's probably who gonna die this season.
Think he gonna die?
Maybe his son.
His son?
Yeah, because they want to put ransom on him. 50 definitely. I mean, Kanan ain't been nobody to trust since.
Kanan was like, your daddy did it.
He killed his son. Your daddy's son. Like,
and it's so funny because Jamie was good to Kanan's son. He was good to him.
But Kanan's son was banging his wife.
Right. Hey, but did y'all know? But did y'all know that Ricky Bell was on drugs? I didn't know that till I saw the New Edition story. That Ricky was on drugs.
So that's your boy sauce for
Ricky
today.
was on drugs. I can't believe it.
He took it all the way back.
Yeah, Ricky.
Nobody talking about that.
Y'all not talking about New Edition?
I'm lost.
Nobody want to talk about New Edition, okay?
Right.
You know we got an award.
No, they got an award.
We did.
You ain't got one that's not in here.
You doing this podcast right now. Step back into reality,
Mine's
okay?
is in the mail.
It's not in the mail. It's not coming because you didn't get an award because you're not a part of it.
Listen to the songs. Ronnie, Shed, Ricky, and
No,
Mike.
ain't no shade. And if you were in it, you'd be last.
Why I gotta be like?
second.
Oh my God.
Gosh.
What's next?
There go your dream.
All right, let's do it now.
You ain't doing
now-
no vent session?
Yeah, that's what we gotta do now. The vent session. All right,
Do.
here we go. Ready? That's right, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for the vent session. This is gonna be a pretty good vent session. I think that you guys better comment below or just talk to us, hit us on our Instagram or Twitter, at ShedG and Friends. And when I tell you this is a good subject to talk about, and you both been in the industry, you both been doing a lot of stuff. Let's talk about the way that promoters are supposed to handle people and acts when you book them.
Ooh,
There's an etiquette
Lord.
with you promoters. Some of you promoters don't understand that your name is only because of some of the people you book and your character, and people will follow you. Some promoters don't understand that. What makes a good promoter is the promoter will make sure that he is not trying to pay the artist from the door. Number one, do not try to pay the artist from the door. You're supposed to have that artist money. Soon as that artist walk in the door, you're supposed to give him his money. That's how a great promoter do it. That's how I do when I do my comedy shows. If I book somebody, as soon as they walk through the door, you don't gotta ask. You make sure when they get off the plane, I'm like, here.
Yeah.
And they do, and they love it, and they refer you to everybody else.
Yes.
That's what makes a good promoter. A good promoter is being able to have everything they're supposed to have, what they said they was going to do for their show. You know what I'm saying? If this is what you're supposed to give everybody, ladies, you get flowers before 11. Make sure every lady that come in there before 11 get a flower. Don't be like we ran out. It's better to be over than to be under, because you need to understand that people will follow you more if you just stick by your word.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Have you ever had a situation where somebody didn't do something they was supposed to do or try to shortchange you?
Yes.
You want to? I mean, you don't have to say their name.
Oh, okay.
Right? Don't you don't have to say their name.
Blast. Start right now.
Yeah. So
Right.
you know, we host. We host.
Right.
I'm hosting. This is like in the beginning too. Like so, you know, I don't know everything.
Yeah, the early stage.
The early
They get
stages.
you in the early
But I
stage.
do know. You gonna pay me.
I need
That's
my
what I
money
know.
on time.
That's what I know.
Right.
I know that it's a service that you're asking me to do. I'm going to do it, and when I do it, I'm supposed to get compensated for that service. So I did the party, whatever. They gave me half, right? They gave me half of the money, and then they were like, "Okay, when you get here, we'll give you the other half." All right, cool. Got there, I always bring my mom. At the beginning, I brought my mom all the time.
Right.
Brought my mom, whatever. Got there, did what I was supposed to do. And the dude was like, kept dodging. Like, yeah, I got you, you know, whatever she need, get her whatever she need. I was drinking. I came to do what I was supposed to do.
Right.
I'm mingling. I'm
Right.
doing a good job. People liking it, taking pictures.
Right.
I just need my money because it's about this time to go.
Man.
Like, I had to, like, literally follow this guy all the way around. Now, because I'm a female, I think he felt like,
He could play
she
the
be
game,
alright, or I ain't gonna give it to her because of whatever, and I'm just not gonna do it.
And you called a homie.
So he was like, yeah. no, we ain't got it. And I'm like, you ain't got what?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't got your. The club didn't do good. Blah blah blah. They ain't got nothing to do.
Right.
What we worked out ain't got
Right.
nothing to do with that. Give me my money. He gave
Right.
me my money.
Right.
I just gotta say that he
Right.
gave me my money, but
Right.
it took some like coercing to get my money, and it's
Right.
like just because I'm a female, don't act like you won't get jacked about
Right.
my money.
What about you?
I think that's etiquette too. Like when we talk about booking etiquette, like whether you're booking males or females, you know, treat them with the same respect. You know what I mean? Like we are business women and businessmen. Like,
absolutely.
so for me, that is a terrible experience. Like I, especially being a performing artist, like I do shows where I book artists, and I know that feeling of being like, you know, okay, should I wait? Like if you make me have to wait, if there's 5 people performing and I'm going second and I gotta wait all the way through all of them to receive my check. Like it's one thing and that's another way people try to enforce you to stay, which I don't like. Like it's like if you want me to come and perform at your show, like you're promoting it. It's not I'll help with the promo, like, and that should all be down. Logistics. If you're gonna book somebody and you send out that email, right, and you want to book them, details should be how much you're gonna pay them, what's expected when you pay them. So if it's like, if I say, hey man, I'm booking you for a show, you know, I expect you to post once or twice a week on Instagram and Twitter and all your social media outlets to push it. If you expect them to sell tickets, then you need to say that they're selling tickets, all that. But you can't just, like you said, at the end of the night be like, well, we didn't do good. Well,
who the is we?
Right.
I did excellent. I did great.
Like, I did my thing.
I got another job from how good I did.
Or the worst is like, can I pay you now? Like, meet up with you next week.
I didn't got
then
that.
I gotta
too.
hit you up to get my bread, and now I'm like, but I've got to the point where I said, like, you know what I mean? Like, you gotta pay me before I get on stage.
Yeah.
Because I like to pay. Because I feel like in any art form, like whether you hosting, whether you doing comedy, whether you rapping, singing, your heart and everything is able to zone in on your craft because you know the business is handled, which is why people say you need managers and you need whatever, so you don't even got to think about that. But when you starting out and you like, man, I want to think about killing this show, but I'm nervous about if I'm going to get my other half of the money or not, then I can't even get on stage. And then it makes you, like you said, because we all got brands. So that's another thing I don't think promoters think about is like, you not only tarnishing your brand, but you compromising mine too. Because it's like, if people came out to see Shed G be funny, and then Shed G wants to come out and be funny, but his money's funny, then the people looking like, wow, why Shed ain't come out? Why he ain't
and
doing,
it's gonna be, oh,
and it
Shed is bogus.
And then like you as a brand, you don't ever want to bash the promoter, because it does me no justice to go on stage and be like, the promoter's whack, da-da-da. And I hate let me throw this out here too real quick. I hate.
What you hate?
The people that be like, but you supposed to love what you do. When they try to be like,
I got 2 reasons why you should give me my money. 1 and 2.
If you don't give me my money.
And let me tell you promoters something, man. What y'all don't understand is, just like the reason why you booked us, we'll put a word out, but like, look, I perform for y'all. We did this, but the promoter, blah, 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 blah. That's why people be like, oh man, that's what it come to about artists. Yeah. Tank did it. Remember, Tank was like, oh, I went down there, you know, boo, boo, boo. I'm not going to get on this stage. But that's what you're supposed to do.
Right.
Your show is supposed to be paid. You supposed to, like, if you can't afford to do that show, don't do it.
Don't do the show.
Before you even start doing, you better have everyone in that show. That budget you need to have that money in the budget.
Yeah.
Don't be running around here in these places. And, you know, one thing I can say, 2 people tried to, you know what I mean? Remember this church lady.
I already know.
The church lady tried something.
She was gonna get the Holy Ghost.
And you know what I mean? But my grandmother told me, my grandmother's like, this is my grandma's living, God rest her soul. My grandmother saved her. My grandma said, baby, no, because she's gonna need you
more
and want to be, because she's gonna have to come around you. For her to see you, it you know, and her to call herself a preacher, that makes her worse. Right. The other one is, I had a promoter and I was about to choke the hell out of him. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
he didn't say helicopter.
Right.
You know he mad.
Right, but see that's the thing, man. It's like
flashback. He was choking you low key.
I already know the story, so
right.
I already know you
mad. But see, people don't see that side. Yeah. Sometimes
they
think it's sweet, but
because you funny, you got a smile on your face all the time.
They don't see you be in the gym.
No, it ain't, man. They don't know my class list. They with me writing the jokes. You know, now one person I can say, and you gonna get to know, Lisa seen me. Like I'm very protective over my brand, my name,
right? As you should be.
And my family.
Yeah.
So it's like now it's like you, Lisa.
Yeah,
I don't play with the kid too.
So I'm be like, oh, you playing? You ain't got the money.
Yeah,
Share,
man.
bro. Where you at, bro?
And then the funny thing is,
call me too.
Lisa, where you at, sis?
Right,
Be right up there.
And then they be like, well, shit, new to the city. No, homeboy.
Nah.
I got family members here that are goons.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like in these streets.
It could go down.
Right. So like for me, it's like, man, just do what you say and just do what you do. And I support everybody. Have I not performed at baby showers, weddings,
ultrasound,
everything,
gender reveals,
you know what I'm saying? Because I show everybody love in the city. But like when I travel, I don't have no problem.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you deal with some of these local promoters who shouldn't really be promoted.
Like you should be happy that I gave you this opportunity.
I hate when they throw that word opportunity.
What? I should be happy that you gave me an opportunity to what? Yeah. No, it don't work like that.
And lastly, it's not cool not to pay your DJ.
I was just about to ask, the DJs have
DJs be having the same thing. They be having issues. Man, I swear to good. I wouldn't DJ.
He mad.
I'm mad as hell.
I swear to good.
I swear to good. I wouldn't DJ until I got my money. Yeah. That's what I be trying to tell these DJs. Be about your brand. Like I love DJ Mad Mardigan.
Okay.
Because DJ Mad Mardigan is about his money. He's a business. He's built a business mogul.
I'm a business man.
Right. Yeah. He's about his mogul. We had him on the show. If you want to see it, go back and check it out. I interviewed him, man. He has stuff and everything. He's doing so much stuff, but he's building that brand. Yeah. But when he goes to a place, they got his money ready.
Got to
up front, and that's how you're supposed to present yourself. They need you, homeboy. Right. We don't need them to. I'm like, why are the promoters getting the money anyway?
Yeah.
How do you think that we shut down a lot of these local comics?
Yeah.
That was trying to book some of my boys and comics and have them sell tickets and give them $75. Man, I got everybody in the room.
Yeah.
It was like, look,
we not doing it.
We not doing this. Now look, big shout out to Baddies.
Baddies.
You see what I'm saying? They owning their own thing. They doing what they do. And that's what we got to do as entertainers. So when these promoters and stuff start doing this, man,
you say no.
They're just the middleman, homie. If you know your business, what did Jay-Z say?
Own it.
Own it. You own your stuff.
Right.
I feel like we man, it's like Vince session for real.
I told you.
Thought of another thing, and I know a lot of artists are just people in general. Even y'all feel this, but like the worst thing is like if you try. Another thing about promoters, when you trying to book me or you trying to book anybody, like you came to book me. So if I tell you a price, don't try to convince. Then it's all of a sudden, or I ain't think you're me. Yeah, like if you came to book me and I give you a price, you know what I mean? Like, don't try to convince me that I'm not as valuable. Because if I wasn't valuable, you would have hit me up in the first place. So that whole like, man, well, the number one is, I'm just starting and we just trying to build something.
Yes, and we can work together.
Build me my money.
I ain't building with you. I ain't got to build with you. No.
That's real,
you
man.
ain't part of my team, okay?
Man, honestly, man, my agent, man, I'm going to tell you this, and this is true stuff. My agent, I had sent them a flyer. I was doing a local show here. I sent them the flyer. So here's the flyer, put that on the website, do what we do, lock those dates in so I'm looking out. And they saw me on the back of the flyer. Mm-hmm. And they said, all right, cool. Well, who's that on the front of the flyer? I said, oh, that's the gospel. Oh, I know the gospel artist, blah, blah. Well, who is that? Well, that's the so-and-so. Mm-hmm. Who is that? That's the so-and-so. Why are you on the back of the flyer?
Right.
You 12 movies in. You did it. You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you on the front of the flyer? Mm-hmm. So then they told me, they said, I know you soft-hearted when it comes to...
You're a good dude.
You're a good dude.
Your business people always like, look, I know your heart well.
Right. You're a good dude.
Yeah. But you 12 movies in.
But they're not respecting your resume.
Yeah, man.
So they was like, from here on out, you have them call me.
Yeah.
And hey, he was like, we'll get you money. Don't worry about no local money.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Because I already know that you showing them the love.
Right.
So from here on out, they calling my flip phone. And if not, you know what I got? Flip, go to the agent. There it is. Yeah. So it's like that's what you have to do.
They hate it. When you say that,
I'm gonna have my people get it.
Lisa, you stuck up. I'm stuck up because I said here's my manager's info.
Right.
I got that in place because y'all think it's sweet. Y'all think y'all gonna just do me any kind of way. That ain't happening.
And then they other place. Oh, you Hollywood now. Now you remember the stuff.
Take advantage of me.
And I feel like it's also like any respect, because I know we done been on some shows where promoters did great. Usually promoters have a team. It's not just one person. So like if I throw a show like and I have my team there, like one person's taking care of paying people, one person's taking care of what's the door getting, one person's taking. But when you got one person doing everything, it's like you emotionally challenged. Like you know what I mean? Like you was like we said, you got to focus on the comedy. You got to focus on whether you acting or you hosting or whatever. It's like you're supposed to be focusing on that. So like if you gotta focus on that and negotiate and try to get and we like the truth is a lot of us suffer from humble pie. Like we don't want to be Hollywood, but we also want to be respected. And if we got resumes, you know, your business people like, well, this is just logistics. Like we not. This ain't nothing personal, but at the end of the day, Shed G has accomplished it. For us, it's weird to be like, hold up, bro, like I done did this, and that. Then they feel like you know, bragging, but it's like
I'm gonna tell you this though. But you want to know who the people that's always saying all that? It's supposedly the hot guys, the hot girls.
Man,
I'm the king of the city. I'm this person, but you the one. Let me tell you, the king of the city.
Don't book me.
The king of the city is when I go in there and I tell them a price. How much is it? You know, I'm gonna just be honest with you. I'll be like $5,500. No doubt. We're gonna send you this, send you that, send you this. Right. It's cool. And I don't even tell them about anything. I work with a corporation. I'm not gonna put the name out there, where I do everything for them every year.
I know who you're talking about.
And they didn't know.
Hey,
they didn't know. I happened to go into this meeting, and my homeboy, big shout out to Ryan Bynum, was in there. And then when they found out all of the stuff, Ryan didn't tell them or anything about none of the movies, the television shows, but when they found out, they was like, oh my God. And guess what they did? They respected you more because you wasn't bragging or boasting.
Right.
So that's just the thing, man. And last thing I'm gonna leave with you promoters, you always want to shortchange the artist when you don't do so well. Then why don't you pay them more when you're packed?
Yeah.
Hello, Cletus.
Is this
cat got your tongue?
Stop trying to book us low key, cause y'all not slick. Like y'all be telling you could do a 5-minute slot for $1,500. So what you want me to pay for the person you're bringing up here low key? Like you're trying to get my little bread to pay for? No.
Yeah.
No.
I hate the you're not supporting local. You're not supporting local. You're not supporting local.
Or you not.
You're not supporting local.
Or they
you're not supporting local.
Like you need to put. Your money is an investment. You should be investing in yourself. That is not investing for me. You're putting me in front of the same crowd that I can get in front of any other.
Yeah.
Okay, hey, come back to the light, Kim. Come back to the light. Come back to the light.
If you got somebody that you paying to host something,
right?
Find them have a seat. Can they get a seat? They ain't gotta have a whole section.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, come back to the light. Come back to the light.
Y'all get them little huff chicks.
That completes another show of Shed G and Friends podcast.
You hear Shed talk about them G's? You need to. What is Shed G with friends?
You better say it.
Friends.
I am Shed G and friends.
Shed G's with your friends.
Bro, Shed G. Well, whatever. I got you. We gonna be good. We gonna be good. What Jay-Z say? What's better than one billionaire?
I wanna have a dang on seat.
2 billionaires.
And I'm posting.
Give me a seat. Give me a mic.
Give me a seat.
Ladies
Give me a mic.
Tell me what I'm supposed to be talking about. Who am I?
Yo, how you don't have a microphone?
You don't got
an event. You don't have a microphone.
I'm just supposed to talk real loud, like this.
That's perfect. That's how we end it.
You outside?
Chisel out there too. Let me go grab it. That's perfect, y'all.
I need a what?
This is gonna be